Hello everyone, Dimensional Traveler here, and today we are playing Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. Now this is mainly going to be more of an introduction video, so there's not going to be much in the way of action sadly, but there is going to be, however, a lot of explaining. Now I have already tried recording this, but it didn't really go well because of the mouse glitching, so now that I got that fixed, we're just going to continue on, and I'm going to be doing one more test mainly, and we'll see how that goes. So, let's begin the game, and also I'll edit in the clip that you get at the beginning just so that you won't miss out on any important details in case if you weren't getting the game or if you were thinking about getting the game. So we're just going to go new game just in case, and let's begin.
There's no doubting what you've achieved on a technical level. These are clearly state-of-the-art. There are just certain design choices that were made for these robots that we don't fully understand. We were hoping that you could shed some light on those.
She can dance. She can sing. She's equipped with built-in helium tech for inflating balloons right at her fingertips. She can take song requests. She can even dispense ice cream.
With all due respect, those aren't the design choices we were curious about, Mr. Afton.
Daddy, why won't you let me play with her?
Welcome to the first day of your exciting new career. Whether you were approached at a job fair, read our ad in screws, bolts, and hairpins, or if this is the result of a dare, we welcome you. I will be your personal guide to help you get started. I'm a Model 5 of the Handyman's Robotics and Unit Repair System, but you can call me Hand Unit. Your new career promises challenge, intrigue, and endless janitorial opportunities. Please enter your name as seen above the keypad. This cannot be changed later, so please be careful. It seems that you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. One moment. Welcome, Eggs Benedict.
No, that's not what I typed. Okay, so what happened was basically there's the tag that indicated your character's Michael Afton. One sec, just wait for him to finish speaking and then I'll continue.
You can now open the elevator using that bright, red, and obvious button. Let's get to work.
So what that was about was that I was talking about with the keypad. Basically, I thought there would be a Easter egg where you'd press and activate the Michael bit, like short for Michael Afton, which would be M-I-K-E, or Mike for short. So I was going to see if that was an Easter egg, but apparently it doesn't look like it, but I could be wrong. It could later affect the game. So let's add in more codes really quick. So I'm going to try this again because it was glitchy last time, so I could have gotten it wrong. So this one I heard from a video, which was like a different video towards this. Now, yes, I have seen other videos toward this and the game itself. So 12:16 should be the next one. Now, I'm hoping this will unlock at night 5, I hope it'll unlock the Lolbit head that replaces the Ennard mask that he ends up stealing in the 5th night. So, sorry for the spoilers. So let's do the next one, which would be 1578, which was found by Ethgo's Boom, basically. So I'm giving this a try because I did hear it, and it's a voice he heard in the background when he was editing or so, or at least no. Let's just continue. So yeah, 1987, which we know is a code in the game that indicates, or at least unlocks the 3 cameras during the battle between us and Ennard. So let's continue without spoiling too much.
Allow me to fill this somewhat frightening silence with some light-hearted banter. Due to the massive success, and even more so the unfortunate closing of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, it was clear that the stage was set, no pun intended, for another contender in children's entertainment. Unlike most entertainment venues, our robotic entertainers are rented out for private parties during the day. and it's your job to get the robots back in proper working order before the following morning.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure he's done. So yeah, I forgot what I was going to say, but let's just continue. That's humiliating, forgetting what you have to say.
Now in the primary control module. It's actually a crawl space between the two front showrooms. Now, let's get started with your daily tasks. View the window to your left. This is the Ballora Gallery Party Room and Dance Studio, encouraging kids to get fit and enjoy pizza. Let's turn on the light and see if Ballora is on stage. Press the blue button on the elevated keypad to your left.
Before we show Ballora, I remembered what I was talking about before, considering when I pressed this and hearing that I nearly interrupted. Basically, beforehand, it's a common problem when it comes to playing this game for new people who are playing this. It's basically the difficulty I was having before that was affecting the gameplay was the mouse would drift like this without me moving the mouse. But that was me in control because I fixed it. And how you fix it, sadly, is you have to go to 100% of your display and not 125 if that's what you have it on. Otherwise, it will just drift because it has too much interference. But you'll have to, for what I had to do, I had to sign out and sign back in. So that basically reinsured it. So let's stop talking and let's focus.
Uh-oh. It looks like Ballora doesn't feel like dancing. Let's give her some motivation. Press the red button now to administer a controlled shock. Maybe that will put the spring back in her step.
I am so sorry, Ballora.
Let's check the light again.
Mini arenas with her.
Excellent. Ballora is feeling like her old self again and will be ready to perform again tomorrow. Now view the window to your right. This is the Funtime Auditorium, where Funtime Foxy encourages kids to play and share. Try the light. Let's see what Funtime Foxy is up to.
Okay, one sec. A thing I just remembered as well, I also forgot that I did increase the brightness a bit on my Hodge, so hopefully you're all able to see a lot better than it were to be than usual videos, so I hope it does work. And I just noticed the keypad here too, so there could be more codes.
Looks like Funtime Foxy is taking the day off. Let's motivate Funtime Foxy with a controlled shock.
That's odd. That's not activated. Oh right, I have to view it.
Let's try another controlled shock.
Considering I know what I'm doing, it's not going to take long for this video. Even though it's individual nights, it's also to indicate like what's happening with the series. So I'm going to do all my best to pre-record each night, and it's mainly just editing and putting them together. That's the only difficulty. But seeing these screens now, I think there might be more to this. So actually, before we start that, let's type in the first accident or whatever it was. Guess there's no button to activate it. Oh well. Alright. Sorry. I forgot.
Looks like Funtime Foxy is in perfect working order. Great job. In front of you is another vent shaft. Crawl through it to reach the Circus Gallery control module.
I figured out where the Easter egg was. It was the nose. Something like that. Some sort of hidden thing there. Probably another code. Nothing with this guy, just blinking a lot, as well as this one. So apparently there's also a... I was thinking about decoding this earlier, but I think it's after you shock her, Ballora. Basically, she puts in this code that I think you either have to speed up or slow down, and what it is I can't remember what the words were, but the acronym is help us, which is meaning the animatronics are in pain from their guilt and what they're forced to do. I did explain it in previous vlogs about what these things are and how I see them and how I actually pity them, mainly feeling and understanding how they feel. So this is also some sort of thing, but considering there's this keypad, I'm pretty sure it has to do with replacing the NR mask when it's gone missing. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to focus on the vent, because I know it's boring. Also, this motion triggered thing that's going to happen in a minute, this always happens when you're going to this area. So don't be alarmed. Nothing's chasing you, especially when you hear noises.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery event.
That's just me sprinting, so you don't have to worry about it.
On the other side of the glass is Circus Baby's auditorium. Let's check the light and see what Baby is up to.
I was circling the dial pad, so when I notice a dial pad or something like that could be of interest toward an Easter egg or so, I'll highlight it while they're talking so that you know what I'm pointing at, or at least what I'm excited about, so that you're able to still listen, so that we can get more footage saved and done at once. Apparently the noses are the things that activate. I'm gonna stop getting distracted.
Looks like a few of the lights are out.
Yeah, you never see
Fix
her.
that later. Let's encourage Baby to cheer up with a controlled shock.
Yeah, we never see her anyways. Jeez. I know this has to do with something. Like this here. This must has to do with something. I'm sorry, baby. If you're even there. See? Nothing.
Let's try another controlled shock.
Well, she's tough. I'll give her that. And I said that before when I recorded this last.
Let's try another controlled shock.
Don't be alarmed. It's just 3. After all, it's 1, 2, 3 in this case.
Great job, Circus Baby. We knew we could count on you. That concludes your duties for your first night on the job. We don't want you to leave overwhelmed. Otherwise, you might not come back. Please leave using the vent behind you, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Ooh. Alrighty then. I was trying to do an imitation of Michael Afton that time, but I don't think that was any good. I'm not too worried, because we're mainly focusing on the story. I was thinking of replaying this whole entire game just to look for the after Easter eggs when you hit new game, or at least after you complete it. I don't know. And I was thinking of just doing a voice of Michael Afton the whole time.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery event.
Just thinking about like what he would react in this situation, or in these situations. Yay! Heads up, I don't really care about the story on the television, so I'm not going to skip it because I know some of you would want to see it.
Another day, another dramatic entry in the lives of Vlad and his distressed mistress. Where will they go? What will they do? All of that and more happening now.
Clara, I tell you, the baby isn't mine.
I tell you that it is. You're the only vampire I've ever loved. And the baby turns his bottles into powdered milk.
That doesn't mean anything.
He sleeps on the ceiling fan.
Upright or upside down?
What does it matter? You need to be part of your son's life.
I'm an old man, Clara. I can't be a father.
Well, then at least pay your child support, you deadbeat.
Will Vlad and his distressed mistress find common ground? Tune in next time.
I'm watching this because I can't find the dang remote. Oh, great, the cable's out, and I have to replace those wires. Okay, so that's going to be pretty much it. Oh, wait.
Daddy, we let the other children go see her. Why won't you let me go?
Okay,
Welcome back for another night of intellectual stimulation, pivotal career choices, and self-reflection on past mistakes. We're committed to creating a unique and fulfilling work experience. One part of that commitment is ensuring that you don't get tired of the voice that you're hearing right now. Using the keypad below, please select a new companion voice. For male, press 1. For female, press 2. For text only, press 3. For other options, press 4.
For numbers, press non-existing keypad digit. Okay, so we're gonna cut it off here, or at least we're gonna end it off here for this first episode. I'm not gonna be worrying about like restarting each night. I'm just gonna go straight through so that I don't have to worry as much about editing. I'm just going to adjust each recording, so I just stop recording and then put on a recording, so I don't have to cut up the video. And yeah, so basically, yes, we're gonna end it off here. So this is part 1 on our journey through this whole entire phase, or whatever this is. So basically, yeah, this is the end of episode 1 and night 1, and the next episode will indicate what happens in the second night. And yeah, I got a plan, so let's just end it here now. So may the legend live on, dimensional out. See you all in the next one. Hope you all enjoyed this. Bye.